Hey, this is Dave with Taboo Customs. Today we are going to be working on this Grand Cherokee we've got behind us. This is our Whoa J, as we've been calling it. It's our Grand Cherokee we purchased under $1,000. We've been doing some work to it. Hasn't been going great. Keep finding a lot of little things here and there. Everything seems to be needing fixed, which is why we're calling it the Whoa J. Anyway, we figured we'd do something important today, and that's seat covers, which really aren't going to be important, but something, if you see the seat, you'll see why. Anyway, what we wanted to do was do a little video on these cheap seat covers off of Amazon. Why? Because, well, we were actually just trying to find out which cheap seat covers would fit our Grand Cherokee here, and couldn't really find a whole lot of information on here. So we figured we'd throw these on, do a little video, see how they fit. That way, if you're looking for some cheap seat covers, need a little bit of reinforcement that they will work out for you, or want to see how they work out, this might be the video for you. Let's take a real quick look at the Jeep so you can understand really the mess we're dealing with. Well, here we are, the beauty that is this driver's seat here. Yeah, really ugly. It had like a half of a seat cover on it. It already ripped up. Of course, cheaper ones I think than we've bought. And if I didn't mention, we paid like $40 for these seat covers, so we consider that probably cheap versus like a, let's say, $150 set. We had the center console out, so that's why we're kind of doing seat covers now. And I actually got ahead of myself and installed that one over there, so you can see what it looks like. Actually, they do fit pretty well. So what we've got, and we bought, like I said, off Amazon, just FH Group Deluxe Comfort, because regular comfort would be not enough. Comes with this little headrest cover over that thing. You can see it over there. We'll put that on in a second. Of course, the seat cover. So what I do like about these already is that they've got these straps that go underneath. You run onto the seat, then you can buckle it in, so it should keep that pretty tight. There are some clips, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I installed that one. And another thing on this, they're airbag side curtain compatible with the airbag stuff, which we don't have. I actually put that one on, and I saw that they had that tag on there, and I assumed that both of them will be the same, but they're not. So this is actually the passenger side, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm not gonna pull that one back off. We don't have side airbags in our seats, so I'm not too worried about it. Anyway, they did come with some little clips, because there will be some little straps here on the bottom. We actually just wrapped ours around some stuff down there in the bottom and kind of hooked them around something. See if they stay. If not, let's put some clips on. I might put some clips on this end. That side wasn't so bad, but when we get to installing this side, we'll talk a little bit. There's going to be some things we're going to have to do. We put that bottom section on, but let us get situated and we'll start doing that. Well, here we are. We found this register for warranty. You know, I looked at their Amazon product page. I didn't see anything about warranty. Almost guessed it's trying to get you to go in, put all your information so they can send you emails and stuff like that. I can't imagine that they'll warranty these for too long, but might actually check into that later. If I find anything different than that, I'll put it in the description or a comment. Anyway, let's get started. So we pretty much got our seat like where we want it, forward and back, because I don't want to move it a lot once I get it hooked on, because who knows what I'm going to clip into down there. We found that raising the headrest a little bit was the easiest place to start out with, because this piece will actually have a hole where the headrest goes, and that hole is kind of tight, and it's best to like start it on one side, put one side of the headrest through it, and then pull it down like that. If you try to pull it down over the headrest, it doesn't want to fit, but it does fit pretty well. That, in general, pretty simple installation, at least for that part. So then we get down here. These, we tilted the seat up so it's a little bit easier to get in there and grab them from the back, but we got to shove them. And this is why I'm wearing the gloves, because this is kind of nasty going in under the seat, but you got to push these under the seat back and we'll have to go around and we'll have to grab them, and then we'll show you what we've got to do, because we're gonna snake these under the driver's seat. Now the passenger side, it's not so bad. There's a pretty good gap. You can actually almost stick your hand most of the way back, all the way through to the back of the seat underneath. Driver's seat though, there's a bunch more stuff in the way, so we're gonna have to fish them back forward. We'll show you how we're gonna do that here in just a second. All right, so right now, before you really get to messing with these, make sure the thing's on there pretty well square where you want it. Anyway, right here is the bottom of the seat back. We pulled these through. So what we're going to do now is we want to push them up, and we kind of want to get them over a lot of this stuff down here. Don't want to get caught up in motors and stuff. And how we're going to do that, because it is pretty tight, is we've actually got, this is just some big weld wire. So we're going to go up here, basically run it above anything we want to run that strap above, run it back, connect it to the strap, pull it back through. When we do that, we're actually going to kind of wrap that around there so it's not hanging out and catching on stuff. But we you know, this should work out pretty well, but well, hopefully, in theory anyway, in theory. So let's see. Thing fell off. I'll watch for that. If you don't know how those go on, just look at the other one. All right, we got them pulled through. We got them buckled in. I'm gonna tell you, one of the issues I'm finding right now is that I'm gonna have to figure out, and I might have to fish that wire back through this way to basically just pull on this, because that side I could pull on it quite a bit, but there's more room. This side there's not so much room, so it's gonna be a little bit more difficult to get this pulled tight, because you do want that, in my opinion, pretty tight, or else probably gonna rip on you. Now these down here, this one here, I went like to the back and around the back, towards the back mount. This one I went down and behind the front mount on that side, so that works out pretty well. Then right here, basically got the headrest cover. It's got like a thicker side to it, which I assume is supposed to go where your head's at. Pretty simple. It's like a pillowcase, put it over it. It does have some like drawstrings on it. That one over there, we tied in a diagonal. It kind of tightened it up pretty well. Looked a little bit better once we did that. But in general, I mean, obviously compared to what it looked like, looks a heck of a lot better. So anyway, not upset for $40. We'll see how long they last though. All right, one final look. So what we ended up doing down here was we got that piece we need to pull over the bar. You'll see a round bar down here, and we're able to kind of like use that round bar and just pull it and kind of inch it forward. We did have to pull some strap forward and then like pull it back, the little piece to tighten it. So we did get them to where it's, you know, pretty tight. As far as down here, pretty easy really. Underneath there's actually a little hook sticking out. Somewhat the same thing back here, over there as well. So hooked on pretty nice. Got the seat, the headrest cover on there. It's kind of weird, but anyway, it matches, so that's good. Yeah, like I said, don't look too bad. Now I should have mentioned at the beginning of the video, you can purchase these by going to the link in the description for this video or visiting this link, whichever side it's on. Up here in the corner, we will have that there. Now, we will also, if these rip or fail, we don't know. We've had some cheap seat covers last a week, month, some last a year, 2 years. So we will put a period of time that these last in a very first part of the description of this video so people can see how long they last, because if they don't last very long, obviously we don't want you guys going out and buying a set of these. So thank you for watching. If you have any questions for us, please leave a comment here, or you can contact us on our website, taboocustoms.com, where you'll also find rust repair kits and skid plates and all sorts of other stuff for Jeeps. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe. We do a lot of videos on Jeeps. We'll be doing a lot of videos on this Grand Cherokee here as we get farther and farther into it. So thanks for watching. Have a good day.